letting us take a moment to just soak it all in. My name is Courtney Sandville, and I am the orchestra director here at Akron. I teach 4th grade all the way up through 12th grade, so you're stuck with me for 9 years. And so are the kids. I'm stuck with them, really. So what tonight is my favorite night for you as parents and my favorite night for these kids. I was sitting in this seat 30 years ago in 4th grade playing the cello. So this is really, really special. I can still tell you all about that first performance. These kids started, most over the summer, some right at the beginning of September. We played for 7 months. And what tonight is a demonstration of where we started and where we are now for you to see what amazing kids you have. So without further ado, our first song is good old Hot Cross Buns. You might have heard them talking about hamburgers and french fries and pickles while they were playing this song, but it just got them to play with their boat a little faster. So here is Roadrunner. Without telling you what the real title was. So if you remember that, it wasn't really called Rolling On. What is it really called, guys? Let's do it. repertoire. They learned it as twinkle. They didn't really know what they were playing, but twinkle variations is Suzuki based. If you've heard of Suzuki at all, I kind of teach Suzuki based in a public school setting. So twinkle, they learn all these different rhythm patterns with their bow, and then it turns into something magical, which is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So you are going to hear 3 of those variations today. The first one, you will hear what we call pepperoni pizza. The next one, you will hear peanuts and popcorn. And then you will hear the theme of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So please forgive me for my little oops. And here's Twinkle variations. So I'm going to tell you a little story to give them a breather. Today they walked in this evening and they had something waiting for them on their case. I have 29 high school orchestra kids this year, and I have 29 fourth grade orchestra students this year. Each one of my high schoolers picked one of your 29 and wrote them a little note. And it was waiting for them. And it was I'm going to get emotional. This was the coolest thing. My kids understood the assignment, and wait until you see those notes when you see them coming home with everything. The excited they got when they opened up those letters. They now have a buddy looking out for them in the high school. It's something we're really special to have here in Akron. My kids are here all the time together. I have one here with me who is my shadow constantly. They are here and willing to do this with me. I don't do this alone. I do this with you, and I do this with all of these kids as they grow for 9 years. So when I say you're stuck with me, I look at it as like a treasure that I'm stuck with you for 9 years. So wait until you see those letters when you get home. So was that enough of a break? Do you feel strong now? Yeah. Okay, we're now going to play O's and P's and B's, which is a traditional fiddle tune. You will hear them play right now. lesson book songs, as well as they're going to start getting orchestra songs, which makes it sound really fancy. And it is, because now they're going to start playing in different parts all at the same time. And that's the magic of music, is it's not all the same notes at the same time, which is why it sounds so awesome. So this is Matthew's Marching Christmas tune, switch together. roll the roller boats around. That is when you have to play your own part while somebody else is playing it at a different time. So yes, they're all learning the same melody, but to play it at a different time, you're playing and hearing two different things. So this is very, very advanced at this stage of the year. Guys, we've been playing for 6 months. So they're already there, and this is a demonstration for you to see them be able to do this, because starting next week, they get to be the big kids, and now they're 5th grade orchestra and 4th grade combined, and that's no jokes. That is 4 different parts going on at the same time, because there are 4 instruments in our orchestra. So we're at 2 right now. We're going to get to 4 in a week. So the music gets harder, but it's really, really more amazing to listen to. It gets more complicated for a reason. So here's our simple round of prayer Recital. Before we finish, housekeeping, at the end of the performance, we're going to walk back to my classroom. If one family member could come and grab each kid, that will just help me know that they're getting home safe and for it to not be complete. Thank you for everything. Thank you for letting me steal your children. Thank you for letting me love on them. I love what I do. I hope you see that. I hope to see you in May at our next concert with the big kids. And have a wonderful night. Here's a fun song called Salamander Samba.